You guys are gonna get so tired of me for real. Um, Enough with the sad stuff. I am going to talk about More to Love. Um, the second episode aired. I don't know what day it aired because I don't know. um, Hold on. Look at my new phone, you guys. It's the Samsung Instinct. I like it. Anyway, um, the second episode aired sometime this week. And um, I'm really hooked to the show. I love it. The show makes me feel good inside. It makes me happy to see the show because as a plus size woman, for now, this is not my body for the rest of my life. Just stating the facts. But it's nice as a plus size woman seeing a show like this because we have The Bachelor, we have The Bachelorette, and all these date shows, and they're all little skinny minis. So it makes me happy to see this. But there's always a but. There's some things that do bother me about this show. Sorry, I'm tweeting. Um, Hold on. Hold on. Anyway, but there's a few little downfalls there. This is what happens when you don't have the internet. You just get on. No, this is what happens when your whole freaking system goes down. Like my TV's not working, my internet's not working, or my house phone's not working. So the technician is coming out on Monday, and we're gonna get everything fixed. Anyway, I'm going totally sidetracked. Um, but the thing, let's cover episode 1. No, let's cover just the whole show in general. I'm not gonna do episode 1, episode 2. I'm just gonna do the whole show. Um, the thing that bothered me is that in the opening episode, they had the women's weight. They're like, oh, here's Sarah. She's 26. She's 5'9", and she weighs 289 pounds. And they had that the whole show. And that just kind of bothered me because in The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor, or The Bachelorette, they don't say, oh, here's Elizabeth. She's 5'10" and weighs 115 pounds. They don't do that. That's demeaning. And that's rude. They wouldn't do that to the skinny people, I didn't like that. Another thing is that, okay, yes, you need to be happy in your skin. There's not a problem with that. There was once a time where I was happy being a plus size girl, and I embraced it, and I didn't want to change it. There was a time where I only wanted to lose about 10 to 15 pounds. You know, that's not healthy. I'm obese. That's not healthy. 10 to 15 pounds is nothing. You're barely gonna see a difference. Um. Anyway, that's besides the point. There's nothing wrong with being happy in your skin, but my thing is that these women were on here. I'm happy with who I am. I'm a plus size girl. I'm beautiful. I'm not changing it for anyone. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's wonderful, but don't you want to live a healthy life? Healthy life, excuse me. Don't you want to live? Um, don't you want to see your grandchildren? Don't you want to have children one day? Because I know with being a plus size woman, I mean, that's not the only reason I'm not losing. The reason why I'm not, okay, how can I say this? I'm not only losing weight to have kids, but I'm also losing weight to better my life, to live a healthy one, so I don't get diabetes that runs in my family, to get high pressure, blood pressure that runs in my family. But I don't know, just It's a great show. It's my new favorite show, and I hope that they have another season. Yes, but I don't know. It's just I love it, but then again I don't love it. It's just I don't know. And a lot of these women, they're just so depressed. Like, I've never been on dates or blah 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 blah. You know, I know that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I wouldn't go on the show. Oh, another thing that bothered me: none of these girls were under like 5'6". The girls are under 5'6". Excuse me. There's a. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a fire truck. Okay, I'm 5'1". I weigh 250 pounds. Okay. They didn't have girls like that on there. They didn't have the short, chubby girls on there. You know, they had tall, tall women with the, the flat stomachs and, I mean, uh, I don't know, you guys. It's a good show, but then again, it's not because they're making it seem like you should be happy to be obese. That there'll always be a show for you to go on if you can't find love. And just basically to eat however you want to eat. I don't know. Does that make sense, you guys? Like, am I making sense? Because I don't know. I don't know, ladies. I don't know, gentlemen. But it was nice to see that there are men out there who love heavier set women. This man, he is very good looking. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a good looking man. But not only that, is he's a big fella too, and that's not a problem either. But aren't there, smaller men out there who love bigger women? So why didn't they choose that guy to be the bachelor on More to Love? So you guys let me know how you feel about the show. How do you guys feel about More to Love? I will talk to you later. Bye.